5-hour wait opening day. Like, I shouldn't feel like I need a tetanus shot going to Disney with this much rust everywhere. So many people are just gonna walk, trip, and bust their ankle. Okay guys, we're currently in Walt Disney World's Epcot. It is time for the World Celebration to finally open. It opened a couple days ago, but I haven't seen it yet. We're also gonna be showing off a Moana Journey in the Water. I filmed the video, I've just never released it to you guys, so we're gonna be talking about that. This has been such a undertaking here at Epcot for this little new entrance to open. Pretty much had walkout forever. Construction walls, there's still construction walls, it's still not done. This is the rundown of like when it started, how many days it's been. Okay, when it comes to construction at Disney, I want you to remember this. Disneyland was built in 1 year. Epcot, it took them 3 years to build. Construction started on September 8th, 2019 for the World Celebration. New little area. It opened on December 4th, 2023. That is a grand total of 1,548 days it took Disney to construct what we're about to see. And you know what? We have a lot of high expectations because it has taken so long. Epic Universe got announced like a month before construction even happened. We all know how Epic Universe is looking right now. It's looking incredible. Why did it take Disney, by the end of it, it's gonna be like 5 years to just kind of like redo some concrete. Let's head in. Hopefully it's good. I'm excited to see the Walt statue. I saw him during D23. It's a beautiful sculpt, but I'm excited to kind of see it in person and like where and how it's placed within Epcot. Now, Spaceship Earth was supposed to get a massive refurb of the attraction. A lot of people think it's still gonna happen. It's not. If it was gonna happen, it was gonna happen while they still had the construction walls up. So that entire refurb, which is gonna be wonderful, got budget cut. It's so weird not seeing construction walls up. But before we enter in, you know what, let's go back in time, enjoy the little Moana Journey in the Water review. We also met Figment. Then we'll come back and show this off. It's time for a new Disney attraction to open. This was supposed to open in 2021. It's the Moana Journey in the Water. Was it worth the wait? Is it a good addition to Epcot? Now, Iger was saying this is kind of the grand finale of the new Epcot. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. So we're gonna see the whole like circle of life pretty much of water. You can get wet, but you don't have to. This is an experience for everyone. A little Kakamora right there. Learn about the water cycle and enjoy the water at a distance, or go ahead and get wet. Touch or play with magical water as you follow a short exploration trail that encourages us to protect the world's water. Now this is reclaimed water, do not drink. Description looks like it was written by an alien. No food or beverages in the interactive water feature or on interactive water feature wet deck. Commercially bottled water in plastic bottles is allowed on the interactive water feature wet deck or interactive water feature patron hydration. No glass in the interactive water feature or 50 feet from unfenced interactive water feature. It says bathing load 151 people. Children under the age of 12 must be supervised. Do not swallow the fountain water. Is recirculated. Do not use fountain if you are ill with diarrhea. For safety, diaper age children must wear swim diapers. Interactive water feature hours. Park open to park closed. There is also a restroom right there. You see all the water jumping up and dancing in the sky. The first little stop we're going to be going to is going to be rain. Born as drops of water high in the sky, rain falls from clouds to the earth. It renews everything it touches. When Maui is like singing with his tattoos, it has that same art style. Now there's little hidden Easter eggs of Disney characters throughout all of the rock work. So over here, right, we have Tafiti. So every 10 feet, there's just a do not drink sign. And there's a bunch of little spots for this, but it says, touch the strings of water. What do you hear? It looks like it illuminates when you touch it. So it makes like different chimes on every string that you hit. All right, now we're off to the stream. A little hey right here. Throughout the land, it kind of gives you a bunch of little tips on like how to conserve water. Now the hidden little Disney character in this rock work is gonna be Maui over there. So it says, stand on the water, okay, and wave to the stream in front of you. Oh, it's okay, it's jumping. There we go, okay. You know when you're a kid and you're in the shower, you got like the water dripping off your fingertips and you think you're like Aquaman or something? You live out that fantasy of controlling water. Okay, we've spotted, it looks like Hei's tracks in the ground. Let's follow it. Do we find a Hei? We're going this way. And oh, there he is. There's a little Hei right there. All right, now we're heading into the wetlands. You see all the water dancing. Again, this is very reminiscent of, you know, over by Journey into Imagination, the fountains that jump. It's kind of like that, but just kind of a bigger version. Stand on the water, okay, and then hold out your arm. Oh, snap. Oh God, it's a gusher. They have places, right, for you to kind of sit in the rock work, but we have a little pua right here carved into the stonework. All right, and over here they have a dry path, but then they also have a wet path over here. It's a giant rain curtain. And then over here, you can see Moana's boat. And then off to the side here, they have a bathroom, which is awesome. I wish every Disney queue and theme park queue had bathrooms in it. So you can go over here. Let's go see how it looks off to the side. All right, so you go back here, and honestly, it just feels like you're backstage. So this will be the bathroom. Let's see if it's open. It's actually a really nice bathroom. So you have a urinal, baby changing station. If you need some like tampons, 4 rolls of toilet paper, they are ready, right? They are very anti-diarrhea here. So they have 4 rolls. A Sharps container over there. This is nice. Now the cast member bathrooms here at Epcot, when I worked here, they are the worst bathrooms I've ever been into in my entire life. This is a good shot. You have Spaceship Earth right there, the waterfall. It's peaceful and relaxing. So over here it says, this is gonna be the lake. And then going right over the waterfall, you have Moana's grandmother right there, guiding your way. They have a bridge, and then the big grand finale is gonna be Te Fiti over here. Again, just the jumping water, the river going through here. Over here, you can see Maui's hook that he has. The water's jumping. You can get a little wet walking through here. Stand on the dot, raise your arms, try to work as a group. So when things are down, they have the sign, this water is not feeling playful or responsive today. Please enjoy the rest of the water's magical journey. Then in this rock work, we spot Moana jump on the water to help send water back to the sky. The water's just jumping through the entire land now. Tamatoa right here. He's got all the treasures on the back of his shell. You have the wave right, and then over here, you have little baby Moana touching the wave. You have all these waterfalls running throughout the entire land. It looks like these illuminate during the nighttime. You can come through, and the darn little Kakamora, they're shooting their little blow darts at you. So there's little Kakamora hidden all inside the wall. It's kind of terrifying. You feel like you're, oh God. But yeah, so they're all on the wall shooting out water. We're now at the final part. The mist is going back up to the sky. And then inside the rockwork over here by the sky, you have a little conch, a shell. But you can stand here, right? And then the mist is going up to the sky. And then where you enter and then where you exit, they have a water bottle filling station, but then also some water fountains. A whole circle of water to get to that moment. Saying that's a lot like Hershey Park. Do the whole ride, the chocolate tour, and you get chocolate at the end. You do the whole water tour and you get water at the end. And it's free. Figment is officially here. And I was at D23, Josh came out on stage, he was like, we all know you love Figment. And we all got so pumped. We thought there was gonna be a refurb to Journey into Imagination. But Josh was like, hey, we're having a meet and greet. And it literally took them a year to make the Figment meet and greet. You gotta go kind of to the exit of Journey into Imagination for the meet and greet. All right, so you come through the gift shop and Figment is gonna be back over here. Figment's gonna be where Wreck-It Ralph used to meet. It was the portal from the internet. They just slapped the sticker on it. So here's where Figment enters in. He literally fell twice in an hour. They have added some grip tape to kind of help. But they should just turn it into like, you know, the OG Rainbow Tunnel, but they just slapped the sticker up here, called it Dreamport and called it a day. Clearly entering in from the internet, from Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, I do like this over here. It says, inspire, explore, create, dream, and imagine. And it's the vintage Figment animation. So line isn't too bad. Opening day, people were legit waiting 5 hours to meet Figment. You have a rainbow brushstroke, right, with this paintbrush. All right, here he comes. We're one group away now. Figment, I've been waiting a long time to meet you. I was at D23 when they announced you were coming back. You had thousands of people screaming for you. A 5-hour wait opening day. We're happy you're here. And you got Dreamfinder in the back watching over you. You know, I'm happy the meet and greet is finally here. We just need the refurb on the ride. It's all Figment merch. They have a new Figment hat. It just kind of looks like Figment got stung by a bee or something. So let's go back now. Okay, welcome back. Now, I personally really enjoyed the Moana Journey in the Water. I felt like it didn't feel like the IP was forced down your throat. It was subtly there. It had that wonderful conservation message. I just don't think it should have been here at Epcot. It should have been at Animal Kingdom. I think it's a great addition to the park. We don't really get walkthroughs that often. I'm a fan of Moana, just not a fan that it's here at Epcot. Just wish it was at Animal Kingdom. Okay, now it is time to see World Celebration. This is like interesting how it's set up. All right, so this is how it's gonna look from the, if you enter into the right side. All the lights are just kind of these like massive glue sticks. Oh, we got the signage up. They have a little merchandise stand with Moana merch. Okay, so I'm guessing Walt's over here. He's kind of hidden. Well, Pluto's over there. He's smelling the flowers in the bushes. So they have all the seating everywhere, right? So there's kind of like nice wooden bench, and then you're gonna have Walt right over there. Right, here's a little bit better shot of Walt. Got him right there. bench behind him is massive. Makes him look like a mini Walt. And then he's like placed off to the side. Now Imagineering was like, well, Walt wouldn't sit dead on. He'd be sitting off to the side watching, you know, everybody in Epcot in the little garden. But I do like kind of the little bench behind him. That is kind of like the OG design of the original Epcot, right before Walt passed away. And he's kind of like hidden away, but you could easily just walk right by him. I wish we could have seen the original execution of it before the massive budget cuts. D23, he was on like stairs. I feel like that looked better, and this is just, he's kind of like on a bench off the side. They got this little walkway. I know a lot of people were sitting on these and they were getting like rust on their butt, but just rust everywhere. It just does not look good at all. So you come in, right, you get a little Walt area here, then you come into this like rusted tree garden. Looks like they have Daisy meeting, but what's up with all the rust? I'm not a fan of this rust. Alright, so here's the rusty tree garden. I guess there'll be some lights that illuminate the trees during the nighttime. There's some shapes at the top. We'll leave the rusty tree garden and we'll come over here to just some flowers, and then you can kind of see Walt's head right there. Alright, so in the center here, we got some plants and then some different seating designs with more of the rust. It looks exactly how everyone says. There were a lot of jokes saying a lot of men are going to have trouble finding Spaceship Earth now. Okay, so the planter just kind of looks like, you know, we're just going to say the birthplace of Figment. All right, so now once you go past the certain bushy planter, we'll come over here to this little relaxation area. So they have charging ports. You can see people working on their laptop. Just plenty of seating. These lights up here, all these benches. Let's see these little charging ports. What do we got? Okay, that's gonna slam on some kid's finger. That's gonna be wonderful. Okay, so underneath we got some USBs. It's not updated with USB-C though. And this place is good if you want to just relax and work on some stuff. But design-wise, I wanted more and I expected more out of Disney. We waited, you know, by the time this is done, 5 years. Disney used to be setting the standard in terms of like design and creativity, and this just feels like I'm in a Google break area in California. There's nothing really special about it. Like, it looks fine and modern, but I wanted something special and unique. This whole little area is just kind of let down. It's fine, not bad. It's just fine. And it's just not the Disney standard in terms of creativity. We'll see how it is during the nighttime, but it just feels like a Google break space. The whole kind of other half of it is still a giant construction site. It's just pitiful. Disney construction is just so pitiful and bad. Why are we at this point where it takes almost half a decade to pretty much just pour some concrete and put some benches? That's what they did. And they put a Walt statue that's been sculpted for pretty much the entire time. Did Disney really just build an entire area for people to kind of work on their laptops, just Imagineers to come here during their breaks? Except there's nothing Disney happening within it. There's nothing besides Walt. Where's like the Disney-ness? And then we just got construction galore, where they pretty much just tore down the buildings and they're just kind of rebuilding them. It's just weird. It's like there's stuff happening and there's all this like dead space and it's wide open, and then we got construction walls, and we got more construction walls over here. We got more rust. Okay. There was the Foundation, right, which had so much great kinetic energy, and the ambassadors even came out and they collected water to be reused within a fountain when they reopened this area with the new fountain. And the water is, I don't know, it's probably just sitting in the Disney archives and a pull out for a D23 event in 10 years, but this was to bring the water back. The music is extremely loud. You almost like can't hear your thoughts because it's like too overwhelming. Okay, there's another little walkway I haven't seen yet. Okay, like the classic colors. You got the green and the blue. It's got a nice, good little like shimmer to it. Like just kind of walk through some standard plants. Like some of those Lowe's light up sticks. We got a light up stick garden. We'll see how it looks during the nighttime. Confused on what this area is. There's a bench over there, but this is just a a curb. So you got Starbucks right there. You got another seating area, right, with charging points, just tables and little chairs to sit and relax in. If there's a fountain, I think that would bring this whole little area to life. Go to Creations, see if there's any new merch. This rust, I'm so sick of all this rust everywhere. This just looks bad. Like, I shouldn't feel like I need a tetanus shot going to Disney with this much rust everywhere. The rust just sticks out like a sore thumb and just looks bad. All right, let's hop into the Creations shop. They have a brand new Loungefly, $88. To be Goofy and Max, right, on their little road trip. Car moves a little bit underneath the water. On the back, it's gonna say Disney 100 Decades. There's a little picture of Goofy and Max. They're still trying to push all the Munchlings. I still have never seen a single person buy one of these, but they're all on sale now. Hopefully next year is just the year of no Munchlings. Like, who the heck wants this croissant? Little Remy, is that who this is? For $40, they have this button-up shirt. You have little Figment right there, Groot, Remy, Nemo, little Olaf. $268, they have a Dooney and Burke bag. It says Epcot right there. $125, they have this little sculpture of Spaceship Earth. And again, it has some of the fun, whimsical designs of the icons from Epcot. And then for $27, they have a little ornament of Sit and Walt. For $15, they have a magnet for Luminous. $20 for the ornament. And then $80, they have a new Epcot Spirit jersey. On the front, you have Spaceship Earth right there. You have the wonderful little fountain, the monorail, and then a bunch of the different countries throughout World Showcase. They have a brand new Epcot hat. It's gonna be blue, white, and navy blue. $35, they have a Luminous purple t-shirt. And then $55, they have a black hoodie. Then they're gonna have the Luminous logo on the back. $45, they have a new pair of Epcot ears. They do have the 100 medallion up right here. Now, I know you're wondering, if you do have your $50 Magic Band, does it do anything special within the new little area? No, I brought it, does nothing. All right, let's see what's happened in the World Showcase real quick before it gets dark.
All right, we like to call this part the gospel cut. Can I get you to put your hands together with us? All right, Epcot, you're looking good. Sing joyful, 'tis the season. Oh, 'tis the season. See the children laugh, everybody should be.
We can get a better view of the barges. Now, these barges go away apparently during the daytime and they come out during the evening, right? So you're able to kind of enjoy the view. It looks like over here in the Odyssey Center, you can meet Santa. So there's a whole line and queue set up over here. But over here, you'll be able to meet Santa and take a photo with him on his sleigh. But there are some slight projections happening on the wall of some snowflakes, and then on the floor there's some snowflakes. Okay, we just picked up the new little drink from Connections, right? So you grab your drink, grab your food, come outside. Let's see how they experience this. Now, this is the special Wish drink. As you know, my review on Wish, I despise that film. It's like as if ChatGPT wrote a Disney animated film and hated it with a burning passion. This will be the special little drink. So many wishes. It's gonna be a pomegranate green tea, hibiscus, lemon, and a dash of stardust, inspired by the culinary treasure of the Kingdom of Roses in Disney's all-new animated musical film Wish. Did they ever eat any actual food in that film besides cookies? I don't know what culinary inspirations they got, but sure. Pomegranate green tea, hibiscus, and lemon. It's not complimenting the flavors. It feels like a hibiscus cough drop. You know what? It stays on par with the quality of the film with just being bad. I'm gonna do a 4.5. This thing was almost $7. It's not dark yet, but we can't experience the front yet because it's not dark enough. So we're gonna hop on the monorail, see how the construction looks. What else do they still need to build for the front entrance of Epcot? And then hopefully by the time we get back, then it should be dark. All right, here we go. Time to hop on the monorail. As you can see, they got a lot of construction stuff to do. If you want, you can watch some Wish show. Now, the music for Wish is pretty much just like great value AI generated Lin-Manuel. That's what you get for the culmination of 100 years, that garbage. They should have had one of the songwriters from like each one of the classic Disney generational films write a new song. Now everybody was telling me, Kevin, you gotta come during the nighttime. That's the best time to experience this. But the problem is, nighttime is only open for like an hour or two. So the lanterns light up around Walt, and then Walt has a couple lights underneath them. All of these lights are changing colors now. I just tripped on that. So many people are gonna trip on that. Why would you build that like that? It's not a curb, it's just like a lump of concrete around each one of these little light fixtures. So many people are just gonna walk, trip, and bust their ankles. So these lights are changing a little bit. And then there's LEDs in the ground, which will change. Now the LEDs are all lighting up blue except this one strand. This one strand is like white. So over here we've entered into the uncooked pasta garden. This is how they look during the nighttime. They're just simple plastic rods. Pasta as far as the eye can see. All these little LED pastas everywhere. Some lights on the trees and then some underglow light for the little bench. We're a couple days in and we got stuff that's not working and broken. All these little light poles change color. So they'll have different music and then different colors appear within this little area with the different music. Now when you come over here, this is the steampunk extended queue for Star Tours on Endor. These change colors now throughout the night. And I feel like you shove Walt back there, right? When you get the photos, it doesn't show Spaceship Earth, it's just showing the concrete behind him. So I think if it'd be better if they had Walt like right there and they had a little walkway and then you get Spaceship Earth in the back. I do like the lights in the trees. They do change. So even like the big trees over there, there's lights in them and it matches with the music. So there's Walt there and this is what he envisioned. Sure. Okay, so we're heading out of Epcot right now. We'll stop by McDonald's. There's a new adult Happy Meal and then I want to talk about my thoughts about the new addition to Epcot, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay guys, we're back in the office. We got our special new McNugget Buddy adult Happy Meal. We got little Kerwin Frost. So let's talk about Epcot and the new front entrance. Not what any of us wanted. It's not what Disney fans wanted. It's not what Imagineers wanted. It's what the two Bobs, Josh and Jeff, budget cutted. That's what they wanted. There's so much potential that was planned that the Imagineers created, but then just, you know, the Disney higher-ups came in and budget cutted the entire thing. It's a disgrace that it's still not even done. It's just not a good look for Disney because it's taking them so long to build just simple planters and just concrete paths. At least it looks like Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They're putting the proper funding there to get that attraction done in time. But again, that attraction is being budget cutted. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about the new entrance to Epcot? Are you a fan of it? I just wanted more out of the entrance. Apparently the LEDs are already like breaking. The only prime time to enjoy the land that they built is during the nighttime, and there's only a couple hours and then the park closes. So during the daytime for the day guests, it's just a bunch of concrete planters with chairs. I do think it is nice. There's plenty of places to sit. That is one thing that has been lost within the Disney theme parks, is places to sit. We're always trying to hunt for a table or chair, but there's plenty of places for that, and there is a bunch of trees everywhere, so that will help out with shade. If you remember the little area before, pretty much just had like the pin trading stand, and then there's just hot concrete, and then the Fountain of Nations. By losing the Fountain of Nations, you lose that kinetic energy and kind of the liveliness, but I do think it is an improvement with like shade and seating. I did really enjoy the new little Moana attraction. It is one of those rare attractions where no matter what age you are, no matter what your mobility is, you can enjoy it. Every adult became a kid again, playing with water. Now, I have not posted a video in almost like 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I've been like extremely sick. I'm on the up and up now, so videos should be returning. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
Love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. I say the birthplace of Figment.
Hey, no, no, hey, no.
Yeah, all those warning signs about don't drink the water, that's all because of that guy drinking the Gatorade, and he got banned from Disney.